the Franklin Technology Fund is built around that big opportunity in digital transformation. This idea that businesses are still in the early days of learning how to use software and data to better understand their customers and their business processes, and then technology to radically transform how their industries operate. So that's the big anchoring idea for the fund. Digital transformation is a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity that is going to go on for many, many, many years ahead. We saw a strong surge during COVID, and then a bit of a digestion phase post-COVID, but we're seeing those growth tailwinds start to pick back up. Underneath that massive opportunity of digital transformation, we've identified 10 sub-themes. Of these, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, fintech and digital payments, cybersecurity, IoT, electrification are all very interesting. But two that I think are profoundly misunderstood are artificial intelligence and cloud computing. The fund certainly owns many of the Magnificent Seven, but we are positioned down the market cap spectrum where we see more relative value. We certainly like the Mag 7, but we think in relative terms, there are many more undiscovered opportunities down the market cap spectrum. We are also well positioned for the two main phases of artificial intelligence. The first phase of this artificial intelligence opportunity is around build and experimentation, the infrastructure phase that is benefiting semiconductor companies, cloud computing companies, semiconductor foundry companies. And that phase is going to go on for a very long time, but it is very strong right now. What is coming and just starting right now is the application phase of artificial intelligence. And almost every name in the portfolio, and certainly every theme that we've got represented in the portfolio, will be benefited by artificial intelligence. So roughly half the fund is in, 40-ish% of the fund is in that infrastructure opportunity, semiconductors, hyperscalers, foundry companies, and about 60% of the fund is in the application opportunity around artificial intelligence, and more specifically around application software companies. We think application software companies are going to be the pathway through which the value of artificial intelligence is delivered to the end user. So we have a very good allocation to application software. We do not think that artificial intelligence companies are in a bubble. If anything, we believe that they are underappreciated. What's coming is underappreciated. Let's first focus on the build and experimentation side of the opportunity. Many of the hyperscalers have recently announced deals with large nuclear energy companies. They are telling us with these deals that they think the demand for compute, for training these artificial intelligence models and using them is going to be substantially greater in the years ahead. We'll just look at the example of Microsoft and the deal that it has done with Constellation Energy. Microsoft has agreed to invest in the plant at 3 Mile Island, bring it back online, and then buy all of the power that comes out of that plant for the next 20 years. That plant can generate nearly 900 megawatts of power. That can power roughly 1 million GPUs. The most advanced models and computer infrastructure systems being built for artificial intelligence right now have 100,000 GPUs in them. So Microsoft is effectively implying that in 4 years, they're going to need systems that are 10 times their current size. And we are seeing similar types of transactions and interest in nuclear going on at the other major hyperscalers. But let's go on to the application phase. The application software companies in particular are very interesting. They're going to be the transmission pathway for artificial intelligence. And we are seeing very good success across large productivity software companies, companies that do design software for images and movies, companies that build software for helping to build software. They're all showing that they are monetizing in the early stages. One of the world's largest productivity software companies in the world has the opportunity to almost double the size of the company by selling AI features into its user base. We do not think that that is correctly priced into the shares of that company. So we think that application software companies are going to be the transmission path and ultimately going to be able to unlock tremendous amount of value with AI. So we see value on the build and experimentation phase, in the semiconductor and hyperscaler and foundry companies, and in the application phase, and particularly in those application software companies that are going to be the transmission path. We do not believe we are in a bubble for artificial intelligence. Well, I like all of the themes in the technology fund, and certainly artificial intelligence and cloud computing are two of the most important. But let's talk about the cybersecurity opportunity. As we go to a more digital world, the need to secure our digital infrastructure increases as more and more value moves into the digital world. So there's structural growth around the demand for cybersecurity companies. Now, we prefer to own those high-quality platform-like companies in cybersecurity that are garnering share of wallet, really capturing market share versus more point product peers. But artificial intelligence is going to be incredibly powerful for cybersecurity companies. One, it's going to help these cybersecurity companies be more efficient. Two, it's going to give them new things that they can sell to their customers. A lot of what a cyber specialist does is take massive amounts of data, text-based and numerical-based, and artificial intelligence will help cybersecurity analysts understand all of those threats. But three, and perhaps most importantly, these artificial intelligence models are very good at writing software. They will be used to write good software we want to see on the internet, but they will also be used by bad guys to write bad software that is attacking. And the only way to deal with this threat, growing threat from cyber because of artificial intelligence is by using the productivity benefits from artificial intelligence. So we think cybersecurity is a very, very big opportunity tied to digital transformation and absolutely tied to the opportunity around artificial intelligence.
国民理财从富兰克林开始。
投资一定有风险，基金投资有赚有赔，申购前应详阅公开说明书。